You're live.
Oh, good. Well, hi, Morning Rush regulars. I did wear this cap. I'm going to get me a Dale Jr. cap and some matching sunglasses because this light in this room, I know Tumbleweed likes the bright light. Look, I'm going to have to get some sunglasses or something. Hello, Kelly Nash.
Good morning.
It's
nice to see everybody out there as well.
Show today. And we're getting some good comments on our Tomorrow Show Today video cast. And I do want to apologize to Dee. She likes the Tomorrow Show Today video cast better than the actual show. We played too dadgum much music, is what Dee says.
Well, she didn't actually reference why it's a better show. She just said that she likes this show better.
Oh.
So okay. we can infer that it was based on the fact that there's music and
only
commercials.
Different. Except we don't.
Well, we don't do 90% of what we're talking about here on the show.
Well, we don't have enough time. We got to play the music.
That's why people like this. We talk about more of the stuff that they're talking about, like the crazy Twitter war that broke out late yesterday afternoon.
I got to tell you, the battle for Popeyes has been successful, or it will be today at lunch. I've never been to a Popeyes restaurant, ever. I'm going to go today and have a chicken sandwich. If it's as good as a ChickfilA, I got to go try it.
Probably 99% of the people looking at this have no idea what we're referencing, so we'll tell you. Yesterday, Popeyes fired off a tweet at ChickfilA challenging them to the best chicken sandwich. ChickfilA responded with basically a bless your soul type of thing.
Right.
That led to a back and forth between, suddenly, Wendy's had jumped into it and kept that Twitter war alive. If you're on Twitter, Wendy's has the best social account manager out there. They are so snarky. They're the funniest ones. They're the best in the game. But Popeyes, as you pointed out, is probably going to generate a ton of business off of this tweet that they fired out yesterday.
Yeah, so, hey, by the way, on the, let me put this up it's on the Morning Rush Facebook page and on Jonathon Rush. So, this is just for the Morning Rush regulars, because I know I've seen the poll, and you probably commented WYS, WLTX, State Newspaper. I mean, even CNN's talking about this. So, but I just want the Morning Rush regulars to chime in on that. So, take advantage of it. That way we can see, is it the case? Who do you think is better? And I'm going to go to Popeyes today. I'm trying it. All right, so I don't know. I guess we can get the results on that, but it's not a whole lot more we can do with that on the show for tomorrow.
No, but it's certainly interesting. Maybe you can tell us about who your favorite social media accounts are. Who do you like to follow? Do you follow the Wendy's Facebook account? It's not only the funniest by most people's opinions, also has the most followers.
She is snarky.
I think it's a he.
Well, I'm just saying.
Yeah, I think it's a he who's running because it's so
She got her
snarky.
pigtails pulled too tight today. She's a little snarky.
So here's a new poll, Jonathan. And Jonathan and I had a disagreement to start the morning off. Is the tooth fairy a male, a female, or gender neutral? Jonathan, I think, is under the persuasion that it's a gender neutral character.
Yeah,
I'm sold that it's a female.
Santa Claus, the movie, and then Santa Claus the sequels. The tooth fairy was a guy, so he's the first one that came to mind. But I'm not sure of other. I'm sure we've seen other representations on television and in movies. But that was the one that came to mind. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the tooth fairy is gender neutral.
I wrote it as it's a female. That's why I put my headline was Tooth Fairy tightening her belt. And according to this survey, the average cost per tooth is down for the second year in a row. So I don't know what you're paying for teeth these days, Tooth Fairy. But right now, the national average is $3.70, if you're wondering.
By the way, Bernie Sanders wants $12 per tooth, in case you're wondering.
And people are basing it on the child's age. 31% say that the younger the child, the more money they get. By the way, the number one reason for factoring in the cost is it the child's first tooth. First tooth pays on average $1.26 above the national average. So I don't remember paying out for Jordan's teeth. But
I think I got like a quarter.
Yeah, I was going to say, I thought that we gave silver dollars. Like that was like...
I did get a silver dollar once.
I thought that was my thing, was a silver dollar. But I can't... $5 is what over 30% of the people are saying, that they pay out $5 per tooth. I might start pulling the teeth out of my own head.
Well, and I think that's why they were talking about a lot of parents, the first tooth gets the most, because they don't want to encourage kids to start pulling teeth out of their heads. By the way, presidential hopeful Yang wants to give you $2,000 per tooth. Very interesting.
All right, moving on.
Hey, you know what I missed? August 8th,
What's that?
0808. And I won't get into the Democrat political date, 0808. That was apparently the 70th anniversary of Zestos, and I missed the celebration. And I read about it Sunday somewhere, and even I was 2 weeks late on Sunday. But I wanted to go get a dipped ice cream. Sally wanted the dipped ice cream, but it was Sunday, and they closed at 6. I think I should have a chicken sandwich today at Popeyes and then swing by Zesto for a dipped ice cream.
Well, no offense to the commercials, but I hope that those Zestos commercials are now going to die down a little bit, because that 70th anniversary thing they've been running with this. It's Mick Jagger's birthday. It's so-and-so's birthday. And it's Zesto's birthday. God, that was annoying.
By the way, that jingle is 105 years old. They recorded
Really?
it
They
30
stole
years,
that?
35 years before Zestos. They had the jingle first. And then it took them a while to get the restaurant.
Oh my gosh! All right, Jonathan. I had one other story for you here. We've got a young lady who has done the impossible. She is changing the way a national company is going to be doing business. That company is known as BMC Toys.
Okay.
And BMC Toys are the people who make the little green army men.
I love the green
you
army
and I
men.
played with.
Yeah, you get a bag of
probably
those.
Tumbleweeds, you played with them as well. Mm-hmm. And she says, I guess that they have started making pink ones. However, those are just the same as the other army men. They just dyed them pink.
Oh, for Breast Cancer Awareness Month or something?
To try to be more female inclusive. And so
Oh.
she wrote a letter. She's 6 years old. She wrote a letter that says, my best friend's mom is in the Army, and I think it's only fair that you start making women
why would you make
Army figures.
Yeah, pink wouldn't be
And
something that female soldiers would appreciate.
Jeff Immel, the CEO of the company, has written on their blog that he's gotten her letter, and he shows some drawings of what the future females are going to look like. So they are going to have female Green Army
I'm
women
loving it.
in the not too distant future. Has your child ever written to anybody and gotten a response? I can't remember of anything that I ever wrote or anything that my kid wrote. I know my kid wrote a lot to like video game people, like with his ideas, like for Pokemon and those types of things.
I
But
do
no
remember
response.
writing to Colonel Sanders once, but he never replied.
Do you remember why you wrote to Colonel
It was
Sanders?
I was complaining about the gravy. I like
Oh,
the
a
potatoes.
complaint
but
letter.
I complained about the gravy because you could tell it was like prepackaged gravy. It's not good. That doesn't play well in the South. He said he's a colonel.
You're about to lose a strike there, Colonel. So
I'm all about food today for some reason, aren't I?
today, every day.
Hey, by the way, just want you to know if you go to Baskin Robbins, this is breaking news. You have to wait until they get your favorite flavor back in. Strawberry cheesecake is back in at Baskin Robbins.
And
Try
mention
that one.
Jonathan Rush and pay full price.
That's right. Hey, I got another great debate going on this morning on Facebook and Twitter. There was a study about temperatures. The best temperature to sleep in is somewhere around 68 degrees, according to scientists.
That's right.
Science! But it's damned expensive to run that thing at 68 degrees. A lot of people, Morning Rush regulars, are upset because their husbands or their spouses won't let them set it at 68 degrees. So I was asking, what was the best temperature? There was a fight that broke out over this thermometer or thermostat battle that continues.
Well, what we've done in my house is we set it at 70, but we have the ceiling fan, which makes it feel like it's about 68 right where I'm sleeping.
Gotcha.
So that's the way we save 2 degrees.
Hey, now we're talking.
Yeah, but 68 is the perfect one. You're right. I did the research on it myself, and I do sleep better at 68 than I do at like 72.
Mm-hmm.
So it does make a difference.
I say hello to Ella and Mia. Hi, Ella. Hi, Mia. And I had something else I wanted to talk about today, too. I didn't make a note of it. I got everything on my list.
All right. Well, and we also have like the Parental Confessionals tomorrow,
That's
6:15.
right.
That's always a Morning Rush favorite where people call in and tell us. Like my favorite story about my son was when I thought I was doing a good job as a dad, and I was just going to let him. I changed his diaper, and I said, hey, let it breathe for a while. He always hated putting the diaper on, and the kid literally took a dump on me. I was holding him up, and just plop, plop, all that green stuff came out. I was wearing a suit. I was like, Never again.
That's great.
No more special time with Dad. Diapers all the time. That was my parental confessional.
Okay. Hey, and I got one I'm thinking about sharing of another parent, but I don't think I should.
You're going to confess there?
Well, I deemed it a parental fail.
Okay.
I'm going to tell it.
Tomorrow morning, 6:15, be here for the confession.
Probably, well, it's about Lee's roommate. Lee's college roommate.
But you don't have to say that on the radio. You can just say it's somebody that we know.
Shh. Tomorrow, when I tell the story, I'm just going to say somebody that we know.
Yeah.
Okay, I won't say it was Lee's roommate.
Stop saying it!
Okay. All right, so anyway, that's tomorrow. Morning Rush Your Egos. Shh, sip it. Tomorrow.